Obinna was still a baby when his world broke apart. His parents' marriage crashed violently, arguments, bitterness, resentment. And one morning, while Obinna was still too small to understand words, his mother walked away. She did not kiss him goodbye. She did not look back. She did not ask who would care for him. She left him behind, in the hands of another woman. That woman became his stepmother. And from the very first day, Obinna learned what it meant to be unwanted. His stepmother had children of her own, and she made sure Obinna knew the difference. Her children ate first. They wore the best clothes. They went to school with confidence. Obinna? He ate last. Sometimes he ate leftovers. Sometimes he didn't eat at all. If a plate broke, it was Obinna. If water spilled, it was Obinna. If chores were too many, they were Obinna's. She called her children by their names. She called him that boy. When he cried, she said he was weak. When he complained, she said he was ungrateful. And his father was there, but not enough. He was tired. He was struggling. And many times he chose silence over confrontation. So Obinna learned another lesson early in life. Sometimes people who are alive can still abandon you. As Obinna grew, the pain hardened into strength. He stopped expecting kindness. He stopped begging for love. He studied harder than anyone. He worked longer than anyone. He endured quietly. Because deep inside, he knew something powerful. If I don't save myself, nobody will. Then one day, his father died. That was the day Obinna truly became alone. No mother. No protector. No shield. Just him. And a world that had never been kind. With nothing but determination, Obinna entered apprenticeship. His boss was strict but fair. For the first time in his life, someone corrected him without hatred. Someone taught him without insult. Someone believed in his effort. Obinna worked like his life depended on it. Because it did. Years passed. Sweat turned into skill. Patience turned into wisdom. Pain turned into discipline. And one day, his boss settled him. Gave him capital. Gave him blessings. Gave him freedom. Obinna stepped out into the world, not as a victim, but as a man. Businesses followed success. Shops opened. Deals expanded. Money came, not overnight but steadily. The same stepmother who once said, "This boy will never amount to anything," now watched in silence. She saw the cars. She heard the name. She saw respect follow him. But Obinna did not return for revenge. He returned with distance. Then love found him. Not the loud kind. Not the dramatic kind. But the gentle, healing kind. She listened. She understood. She didn't ask him to forget his past, she respected it. When he proposed, he said something quietly. "I don't have a mother." She didn't argue. She held his hands and said, "Then we will build a family where no one is abandoned." On his wedding day, the hall was full. Friends. Colleagues. Well-wishers. But one seat was empty. His biological mother was not invited. Not out of hatred, but out of truth. Because in his heart, a mother is not who gives birth, but who stays. The woman who left him as a baby, the woman who never returned, had already made her choice. Obinna married the love of his life. They built a home filled with laughter, not fear. They welcomed children who would never know hunger of affection. Children who would never beg to be chosen. And every night, Obinna watched his children sleep and whispered silently, "You will never feel the pain I felt." He did not inherit love. He created it. And in doing so, he finally healed.